Hello and happy St. Patrick's Day 2021. My name is ADELE LINDENMEYR and I am the Dean of Villanova University's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the home of our Center for Irish Studies. As we look ahead, I find hope in the joyous celebration of music, such as the one Center has arranged for us later this evening. And in the year ahead, I wish that may the road always rise up to meet you, may the wind always be at your back, and may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
I want to send St. Patrick's Day greetings to all of the Villanova alumni, the Nova Nation, across the United States and beyond. The Consul General of Ireland, the people of Ireland are delighted for the Irish associations of Villanova, historically and kept alive throughout the university to this very day, but in particular by the Irish Studies programme headed by the dynamic Professor Joseph Lennon. We look forward to connecting with Villanova once we get beyond the current difficulties. And once again, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Jenny.
Welcome to the Villanova St. Patrick's Day celebration, links across the Atlantic. This is our Irish Music Fèis streaming to you. We are really pleased after a very long year to be bringing you all of this great Irish music.
Yes, we've got a great lineup in store for you tonight. We Banjo 3 is here to kick things off, followed by the lovely and talented Friel Sisters and the amazing One for the Foxes. We also have some special guests popping in to wish us happy St. Patrick's Day. So turn up your volume and enjoy.
Woo! Go
happy
Nova!
St. Pat's!
Go Cats!
Nova Nation!
Thank you very much. We hope you're doing really well at home. We are Wee Banjo 3. We come all the way from Galway in Ireland. We're delighted to be here, singing some songs, playing some tunes. Hope you're doing well at home. If you are, let us know. This is called Sunflower. 1, 2, 3. Forgive me all my secret storms and all the rest that's in between. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. From the earth we came to know, the trenches where we learned to grow. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. 'Cause you are my sunflower, and you are a light that lets me grow. And you are my sunflower, turn towards the light. Down Tangaroos my thoughts were straying, your gentle voice guides my way. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. Teach me of the sun above, the heat, the warmth of your love. Turn towards the love, turn towards the love. 'Cause you are my sunflower, and you are a light that lets me grow. And you are my sunflower, turn towards the light. A simple life, a happy life, for all the wonders in the world. Grow flowers in the garden, and a hive for the honeybee. 'Cause you are my sunflower, and you are a light that lets me grow. And you are my sunflower, and you are a light that lets me grow. You are. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to liven it up. This next one is called Get On Board. We hope you're having a good time. One, two, one, two. Don't you hear the train coming down the track? On a one-way journey, ain't coming back. I'm talking about love train coming around the bend. Oh, be waiting at the station with your brother and your heart open wide. Stop whatever you're doing, 'cause the train won't wait. I gotta get on board, or it's too late. I'm talking about love train coming round the bend. Oh, there's room for everybody, whether you're rich or poor, weak or strong. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Oh no, no, open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. whatever you're doing, 'cause the train won't wait. I gotta get on board before it's too late. I'm talking about Love Train coming round the bend. Oh, this is for everybody, whether you're rich or poor. We go strong. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Oh no, no, open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. This train is bound by a land of milk and honey. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? You can get on board. I don't need no money. Need a whole lot of love. Go to hear the train coming down the track. On a one-way journey, ain't coming back. I'm talking about Love Train coming round the bend. Oh, be waiting at the station with your brother and your heart open wide. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Oh no, 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 open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. Thank you very much. So, if this is your first time seeing us as a band, I'm going to introduce everybody. Over there on banjo, we have Mr. Endescal. On the banjo mandolin, Mr. Martin Howley. Over here on the fiddle is Fergal Scal. And I am David Howley. And we are so glad to be here with you. This next one's called Sugar House. Thank you very, very much. Those cars in the driveway were everything you wanted. Those houses in the hills, they lie empty and haunted. That shirt on your back can't keep out the cold. As you know, from now on your soul has been sold. Oh, won't you tell me why you can't look in my eyes? Won't you tell me why you can't believe those lies? Mirror on the wall, won't you tell me where to find it? Oh, mirror on the wall, won't you tell me I'm free? Lost in my reflection is everything she wanted, but that man in the mirror is not the man to be. Oh, won't you tell me why you can't look in my eyes? Won't you tell me why you can't believe those lies? Won't you tell me why you can't look in my eyes? Won't you tell me why you can't believe those lies? Smile to your heart and breathe in truth. Open your eyes and gather the good. Oh, won't you tell me why you can't look in my eyes? Won't you tell me why you can't believe those lies? Oh, won't you tell me why? Oh, won't you tell me why you can't believe those lies? Thank you very much. So this has been a very unusual time and a very strange one for us. So we want to sing you a song that's called Hold On To Your Soul. And if you're struggling in this time, we understand, and just hang in there. This is for you. It's 4 in the morning and you're all alone, and needles of darkness are stinging your bones. There's no one to call and there's no one to phone, and the cold dark waters are calling you home. You're on the outside and just looking in, and if you're awkward and lonely and don't fit your skin, the world is unfriendly, your head's in a spin, and you're looking for an out 'cause you can't find an in. Hold on to your soul and don't let it go, 'cause I know the pain's real and I know how it feels. Hold on to your soul to the west when you feel like you're done. There's a light in the sky, and your time will come. This too shall pass, there's nothing to fear. Just be here, be now, 'cause there's more to reveal. Hold on to your soul and don't let it go. 'Cause I know the pain's real and I know how it feels. Hold on to your soul and don't let it go. Hold on for tomorrow. Hold up your head and find your way home. I know you can make it, you're never alone. Follow the light, guide you from here. Lead with your heart and banish the fear. Hold up your head, you're on the right road. 'Cause we're all connected, this story's been told. We're born to the light that shines for us all, and it burns. Hold on to your soul, don't let it go. 'Cause I know the pain's real and I know how it feels. Hold on to your soul and don't let it go. Hold on for tomorrow. Thank you very much. We're going to leave you with one more. But again, a massive thank you to Villanova University for having us. All of you lovely people in Pennsylvania, we hope you're doing safe and doing well. If you want to find out more about us as a band, we're called We Banjo 3 and we're in all the usual places. And other than that, we wish you the best and we hopefully will see you very, very soon again. Thank you again. And a big thank you to be part of this wonderful lineup of great bands that we admire and love. So we'll see you soon. you very much, everybody. Hope you have a great night.
Hey Nova Nation, this is Jalen Brunson. Just want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day and go Cats.
Hello there, this is Jim Murphy, founder of the Irish Studies program back in 1979. I want to wish you all, especially those who've traveled to Ireland with me and ridden bikes on the Aran Islands, wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Take care.
I'm George KOLB of University Advancement and the Villanova University Alumni Association. We are proud and happy to be co-sponsors for today's celebration with the Center for Irish Studies. Have a great St. Patrick's Day and go Cats!
Hi everyone, my name is Mac O'Reilly and I'm the president of the Irish Cultural Society, and I'm also an Irish Studies minor at Villanova. I'm very proud to announce your next musical guest, the Fèis Sisters. The Fèis Sisters are a traditional Irish music and song group made up of Anna, Claire, and Sheila Farrell. I hope you enjoy their music just as much as I do. Have a great St. Patrick's Day.
Hello Nova Nation, hello Philadelphia, and hello to everyone else managing to catch this gorgeous concert in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. We're completely delighted to be part of this gorgeous concert and really looking forward to watching it ourselves. One for the Foxes and wee banjo singing. What a party we would have if we could do this in person. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Villanova. Thank you so much for asking us to come and join you virtually all the way from our home in Glasgow tonight. And of course, the rest of our members are all in Ireland. So we're delighted to be spending St. Patrick's Day with you and the fantastic lineup. So let's get started. A few songs, a few tunes. Here we go. So we're going to start things off here with a few jigs. The first one is called Young Tom Ennis, and then we're going to go into a tune called The King of the Pipers and finish off with Hunt the Cat. So we hope you enjoy these.
to try a song now, and this song is called 18 Years Old, and we got this from the music of JALEN, a band that were a great influence on us. And this song is all about a girl who's looking to get married, and she enlists the help of her mother to help her find her husband. It doesn't tell you how successful that mission's been, but it is a fun song that does tell you about the differing opinions between the mum and the daughter. And maybe the cat might join in.
Thanks very much. We're going to go on now with a set of tunes, and the first tune in this set is called And Coolin. And Coolin is a beautiful old Irish air, but this is the Donegal version and things are a little bit different up there. So the story goes like this. John Doherty was a fantastic fiddle player, and he was from a family of travellers. He was the youngest of 9, and a family of tinsmiths and musicians and singers and everything, very, very talented people. So John was highly sought after by collectors and musicians, and people just loved him and came from all over the place to hear his music. He was really one of the most important fiddle players in Donegal. Just a real treat to hear. So a lot of people would come to hear him play, and it is said that there was a man who was looking to find John to hear him play his version of An Cúileann the Slow Air. And this man had been looking for John for a long time, and because John was a traveller, he never really stayed in one place for too long, and you could find him anywhere in Donegal. You just would never know. So this man had been looking for John for a long time, and he finally heard that he was in this small town. So your man went to find John and found him waiting at a bus stop. Don't know how true this story is, but the man found John and said, "John, I've been looking for you for so long. I need to hear your version of An Cúileann Slow Air. I've been hunting for you for ages, and I need to hear it." So John picked up the fiddle and went to play the slow air. But when he turned around, before the bow even touched the strings, he saw the bus coming towards him, and he knew he needed to get that bus. So instead of playing the slow air, or instead of not playing it at all for this poor man who'd been searching for John, he just played it like this, and you'll hear that it's not quite a slow air. This is a Donegal version, John Doherty's version of An Cúileann, and it's certainly not a slow air. So you'll hear the difference now, but we're going to go into two tunes after that, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. We're going to try a song now. This song is called Kelvin's Purling Streams, and it's all about leaving Ireland to come to Glasgow, in particular the West End in Glasgow. It's all about a poor heartbroken fella who's singing to the River Kelvin to try and soothe his sorrows. So we'll give this one a wee shot. Thanks a million. So we're going to try a song now all together, and it's a song in Irish. So it's called Star a Star a Re, and it's a song, a local song that we learned from our granny, and she learned it from school. So we'll give this one a wee try, and you can sing along because there's a little chorus. So Star a Star a Re. two. Star, star, I'd a chuck it in a 1 and 2. Sheeny road, Holly Gentile, shimmer at the honey. The star, guy, star, chuck it in. Star, I'll chuck it in a 1 and 2. Star, star, guy, star, chuck it in. Star, I'll chuck it in a 1 and 2. Star, guy, star, guy, I'll chuck it in a 1 and 2. Star, guy, star, guy, chuck it in a 1 and 2. Star, guy, I'll chuck it in a 1 and 2. Star, guy, I'll chuck it in. Star, guy, I'll chuck it in a 1 and 2. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to finish off now with a set of reels. The first reel is called My Love is in America, and we're going to follow that up with a reel called The Yellow Tinker, and then finish off with a great Donegal reel called Old Cuff Street. We really hope you enjoy these. Before we go, we just want to say a massive thank you, firstly to the Nova Nation, to all of you in Villanova. Thank you so much for listening to us. Thank you so much for having us. We are so honoured to be part of this fantastic lineup. If only we could see you all in person, have a great party. We would love it. And also, you might notice our lovely new t-shirts, our Wildcat t-shirts. We'll be proudly wearing these over lockdown now. So thank you so much. A big thank you to Tune Supply. Fantastic people doing fantastic work, playing, promoting and playing music all over the place. So thank you for all the hard work. We'd like to say a hello to our lovely family in Philadelphia who will be watching here. A big hello to the Frails. We were supposed to come out and see you all in Villanova in March of 2020, but of course the whole world stopped. So we hope to get out to you very soon, and we can all party then. And lastly, just a massive thank you to our two lovely friends, the two fantastic men there, Cathal O'Curran and Marty Barry, both just the best. Gorgeous singers and gorgeous musicians, gorgeous people, and the best crack as well. So thank you so much to them, and we hope you enjoy these tunes. Thank you again for listening. We hope you're all well. We hope you enjoy this music, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chiji Akoma, Chair of the Department of Global Interdisciplinary Studies, wishing the Irish Studies Program and the global Irish community happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hello, everyone. This is the Villanova Irish Cultural Society Exec Board.
We just wanted to wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the concert.
From Nova Scotia to Villanova, yeah. Shalom. Hey, Villanova. What can I say? You know, myself and the guys, we're so disappointed that we can't be there with you this year. You know, we were so looking forward to playing there, but you know, the virus had other plans, and you know, the virus laughs as we're busy making plans. Yeah, I want you to think about that. But you know, myself, The Edge, Larry, Adam, we're stuck here in Dublin and Killiney with Matt Damon. You know, it's getting on my nerves at this stage. But I was talking to Professor Lennon, and he was telling me that this year you have some banjo players, and I was like, man, I gotta be there, you know, because when you two started, The Edge was on guitar, Larry was on drums, Adam was on methadone, but we bought him a bass and he cleaned himself up. And I wanted to be on the banjo, you know, because I wanted that Irish rebel rock sound, you know. But Edge said, no, you're not banjo, you're Bono. So I was overruled. I had to sing. But you know, even today, whenever I hear any one of our classics, like say In the Name of Love, all I hear is a banjo. You know, can you hear it? In the name of love, in the name of love. Sure you'd agree. So look, I hope that you have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day celebration over there in Villanova. Hopefully, you know, next year, God willing, we'll be there. So have a great day, with or without me.
Wishing all of you a very happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Villanova. My name is Julia Marr, and I am a junior here at Villanova University. On behalf of the Villanova Center for Irish Studies and Villanova University's Alumni Association, I am honored to introduce the band, One for the Foxes, who has recorded a special performance for us tonight. One for the Foxes creates a dynamic blend of Irish and American folk music. I love listening to this band, and I hope you do as well. Enjoy the performance.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello. How are you?
Happy St. Patrick's Day from One for the Foxes. My name is Tygo Macker.
I'm Joanna Hyde.
And I'm Dave Curley. Thanks a million to Villanova for putting this event on, and to Caitlin and Chris at Tune Supply for helping coordinate it on. And we're going to start off with some music that we wrote a few years back in Columbus, Ohio. We were in town recording our last album. Take a look around. And this is a tune we put together at good friends of ours, Sandra and Dave's house. They're very kind to us when we were in town. And we called it Toby's Fancy, after their dog that was running around while we were writing the music. So here we go, Toby's Fancy.
So we're gonna carry on with a song now that I wrote with my brother Ian, and it's one called Green and Blue. We've all gotten to gig it together at one point or another, and so we thought we'd pull it out. And I mean, thinking of St. Patrick's Day and green, had to do it. So this is Green and Blue.
Across the busy boulevard, the trees beckoning with their long stretched arms, so we may fly, swing our path to and from, and making a song, you bring me along. And when time's outworn, you will keep us here, wrapped in green and blue and the clear of the breeze that lifts all our steps and shifts, and we grow young still, yes, we grow young still. Under winter's half-hid moon, counting steps for each gold breath, I wonder as the stars rain down, humming along to their silent sound. And when time's outworn, you will keep us here, wrapped in green and blue and the clear of the breeze that lifts all our steps and shifts, and we grow young still, yes, we grow young still. of the breeze that lifts all our steps and shifts, and we grow young still, yes, we grow young still. And when time's outworn, you will keep us here, wrapped in green and blue and the clear of the breeze that lifts all our steps and shifts, and we grow young still, yes, we grow young still. We grow young still, yes, we grow young still.
Thanks very much. Well, we're going to plow on now with a set that we call Bat in the Cap. And it's a set that we kind of put together in honor of one of our many wonderful gigs that we've had in the United States. But this particular gig, we were up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in a lovely little place called Nema. And we were playing with some great friends of ours there. And in the middle of our set, right in the last number of our gig, a bat decided to fly into the venue where we were playing. And it was sort of consternation and the mayhem altogether. But the bat kept kind of flying over our heads and we kept ducking and trying to miss it. And it was kind of, as you can imagine, it was a little bit distracting from the gig. But in the end, anyway, there was a rather burly looking Scotsman there in his kilt and his cap. And he decided to take matters into his own hands, and he managed to capture the bat in his cap and release it outside. And so we said we'd name a set of tunes in honor of the occasion. So this is Bat in the Cap.
Okay, so we're going to continue on here with a song. It's an old traditional, I guess, Irish-American folk song, and it was made famous by Paul Brady, one of my favorite singers and songwriters. But I actually learned it from a great friend of ours called Geraldine Finn, lives out in San Francisco. Hi, Geraldine, if you're watching. And she's been very good to us anytime we've been out that way. She's an amazing singer, and it's where I first heard this song when I was younger. And talks about a guy who falls in love with a Creole girl down by the Lakes of Pontchartrain. A lot of Irish people ended up in New Orleans, thinking they were very close to places like New York and Boston and Chicago, where lots of other Irish people had settled. I think they were kind of tricked with the Irish media or advertisements in Irish media to come work in New Orleans and you were going to be close to your cousins. Wasn't quite what they landed into, but a lot of people settled in New Orleans and down by Lake Pontchartrain. So this is our take of the Lakes of Pontchartrain.
It was on one fine March morning I bid New Orleans adieu, and I took the road to Jackson Town, my fortune to renew. I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled my heart with longing for the lakes of Pontchartrain. I stepped on board of a railroad car beneath the morning sun, and I rode the roads till evening. They laid me down again. All strangers here, no friends to meet, till a dark girl towards me came, and I fell in love with the Creole girl on the lakes of Pontchartrain. She took me to her mommy's house. She treated me quite well. The hair upon her shoulders in jet black ringlets fell. To try and paint her beauty, I'm sure it would be in vain. So handsome was my Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. I asked her if she'd marry me. She said it could never be, for she had got a lover and he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him, and true she would remain till he returned for his Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. So fare thee well, my bonny girl, I never will see you more, but I'll ne'er forget your kindness and the cottage by the shore. And at each social gathering a flowing bowl I'll raise, and drink a health to my Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain.
It's the Lakes of Pontchartrain there. Lovely singing from Dave. So we're going to plow on now with this is a tune, an old Irish tune called Virginia Reel. And we've a town called Virginia in County Cavan in Ireland, as well as the state of Virginia you have over here. But this is a tune that we sort of kind of pulled apart and stuck back together, and pulled it apart again and stuck it back together again. So it's kind of, this is our take on an old tune. So I hope you enjoy it. This is the Virginia Reel.
So thanks so much for listening to us, and we're so delighted to be a part of this St. Patrick's Day celebration with you. And we certainly hope to be with you in person sometime before too long. But we're going to close out now with one of our favorites, probably it's become our theme song over time, I'd say. It's one we learned from the singing of Tim O'Brien, and we recorded it on our recent album, Take a Look Around, and the song is called Pretty Fair Maid in the Garden, and we snuck on a tune of Tigers to the very end, and he calls it the omission because when it came time to recording, we just didn't quite have the right spot for it on the CD, so he was being mad at us, I think.
I'm not quite.
But it is a very good tune, Pike. A very good tune.
It's a very good tune.
Thanks, guys. And speaking of the album, if anyone's interested, do check it out on oneforthefoxes.com. You can get our CDs and stuff there.
Yeah, and check out tunesupply.com as well. They've been amazing during the quarantine pandemic era to keep music and creativity going. So it's been a lot of fun for us to put this together for you. And yeah, hope you enjoy A Pretty Fair Maid.
Thanks, guys.
Maid was in her garden. A stranger came riding by. He came up to the gate and called her, said, "Pretty fair maid, would you be my bride?" She said, "I've a true love who's in the army, and he's been gone for 7 long years. And if he's gone for 7 years longer, I'll still be waiting for him here." Perhaps he's on some watercourse drowning. Perhaps he's on some battlefield's flame. Perhaps he's to some fair girl married. You may never see him again. But if he's drowned, I hope he's happy. Or if he's on some battlefield's flame, or if he's to some fair girl married. I love the girl that married him. His hand all from his pocket, and on his finger he wore a golden ring. When she saw the band shining, a brand new song her heart did sing. Then he threw his arms all around her, kisses gave the 1, 2, and 3. Said, "I'm your true, loving soldier. Let's come back home to marry thee." A pretty fair maid was in her garden. A stranger came riding by. He came up to the gate and
called her, said, pretty fair maid, would you be my bride?
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Villanova Center for Irish Studies St. Patrick's Day celebration, Links Across the Atlantic. We hope you had as much fun as we did. A huge shout out to our three bands, We Banjo 3, the Friel Sisters, and One for the Foxes for their amazing performances. So go check them out on social media and give them a follow. We'd also like to thank Tune Supply for all of their hard work and help in putting this program together. In addition, we'd like to thank our co-sponsors, the Villanova University Alumni Association, for also helping us put this together and bring all of you to us.
If you want to learn more about the Center for Irish Studies, you can find us on social media, or you can visit our website at Villanova. It's irishstudies.villanova.edu. On that site, you can find our podcasts, you can find our recorded lectures, you can sign up for the newsletter. You can also get information about our Irish language class, As Gaeilge, that's going to be offered in June. We are really pleased to connect with you, and don't be a stranger. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yay!
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy day!